Okay, this is a game that ended up becoming way more popular than a lot of people expected. L.A. Noire came out back in 2011, and that was about 11 years ago since the game came out. And honestly, it was way more popular than it had any business being. And unfortunately, it never got a sequel because the company that developed the game actually got liquidated, like literally months after it came out. Because L.A. Noire came out back in May of 2011, got liquidated October of 2011, and because of that, like, there was never a sequel or anything like that. I think the game became available for, I guess, like next gen consoles after that because it came out during the PS3, Xbox 360 era. The PS4, Xbox One came out back around Q4 of 2013, if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, a lot of people like that particular game because it was pretty unique. It was pretty much a detective game that pretty much took place at the Los Angeles Police Department, and you had like an open world environment. You pretty much had like side quests in relation to, I guess like solving like street crimes and stuff like that. The game itself was pretty much like inspired by the whole 1940s like crime detective scene, and I think that was something that gave L.A. Noire a unique, I guess, look in terms of like presentation and all that stuff. And L.A. Noire was a game that wasn't like too many other games because you see like detective games that came out like during the teens decade, like Murdered Soul Suspect. That game was a disaster, and a lot of people like panned that game. It couldn't match up to the quality of L.A. Noire, and I feel like L.A. Noire was probably one of the best action adventure crime scene detective games of that decade. And honestly, like Rockstar, I mean, they can always probably get another developer for the L.A. Noire series or whatever, because I'm not sure if they like own the license or anything like that. But I think the game got remastered after the company got liquidated. But at the same time, it seems like Rockstar Games have bigger fish to fry. Like right now, we're still looking forward to seeing and learning more about Grand Theft Auto 6, which may or may not appear at E3 2023. I'm just hoping that we get to see gameplay footage, official, like polished, gameplay footage, not like that leak that we got back in 2022 where the game was, unfinished and whatever. But I hope we get an official reveal trailer for GTA 6 before the end of 2023. And I know that's one of Rockstar's biggest projects right now. I'm not sure how far in development they're in with GTA 6. But as far as LA Noire is concerned, I don't think we're ever going to get a sequel to that game because if Rockstar Games wanted to make it happen, it probably would have happened by now. And it's quite possible that it's quite possible that without the original developers, they won't be able to make a game or a sequel to L.A. Noire that's as good as that particular game in general. And honestly, like even though they have the they've been working on the Grand Theft Auto series since like the mid 2000s or what have you. I mean, Grand Theft Auto, for the most part, is just about, like, streets and gangs and stuff like that. It means not really, like, heavily detective-based or anything like that. And honestly, we don't have a lot of, like, high-profile action-adventure detective games in this day and age for the most part. Don't get me wrong, the action-adventure genre is awesome and everything, but, like, for the most part, a lot of it is just, I don't know, it feels like too much of the same thing but different. Like I don't know, I guess like God of War Ragnarok, it's awesome. And then you have games like Spider-Man for the PS4. That game was awesome. We're waiting for Marvel's Spider-Man video game to come out later this year. A lot of the like very popular action adventure game are like normally like superhero based, or it's just based in like like heavily based in fiction or whatever. But as far as non-fiction action adventure games that involve like detective work and stuff like that, you don't really see too many of those in this day and age. And I guess it's because that particular like genre is not as popular as it once was, and I guess people just want to be entertained nowadays in general. But it'd be pretty cool if if LA Noire got like a remake for like, the PS5 or the Xbox Series X or what have you, but I'm not exactly sure whether or not the online demand among the gaming community is high enough to make that happen. And honestly, it's like I said, if Rockstar Games wanted to really do something special for LA Noire, aside from what they did a couple of years back when they had 4 different versions of the game re-released or what have you, they probably would have done so by now. But as far as LA Noire 2 is concerned, I don't think that's something that's ever going to happen.